Former President Donald Trump pleads not guilty to charges that he tried to overturn the 2020 election.
It has been an active day in Washington, D.C., playing out in a courtroom there this afternoon. CBS 2's Natalie Brand is live in Washington with the very latest.
This case is scheduled for August 28th. The Justice Department has also been asked to submit a brief about how long a trial could take and a potential date. Then Trump's legal team would respond to that, but his attorneys today reiterated they may need more time to gain an understanding of the magnitude of this case. Live in Washington, I'm Natalie Brand. Back to you.
Donald Trump arrived in Washington, D.C. and then traveled by motorcade to a federal courthouse. This is the former president's first court appearance to face unprecedented charges related to the January 6th Capitol attack and what prosecutors allege was a sweeping scheme to overturn the 2020 election. Trump pleaded not guilty to 4 felony counts, including conspiracy to defraud the United States and conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. Outside the courthouse, security is tight. The city even pulling snowplows out of storage to bolster the fence line.
Here on the sidewalk outside of the courthouse, there are both supporters of the former president and those demonstrating against him. Some people even traveling from out of state to be here for this historic hearing.
Trump himself weighed in ahead of the hearing, saying he's going to Washington to, quote, be arrested for having challenged a corrupt, rigged, and stolen election.
Essentially, his defense is going to be, I fully had the right to contest an election that I knew or I was convinced was rigged. And so part of the challenge here is to prove that, no, this was in fact a fraud.
Special counsel Jack Smith says he's seeking a speedy trial, but Trump's legal team has signaled they will seek delays as the former president now faces charges in 3 separate cases. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
And monitoring this coverage much of the afternoon out of Washington, D.C.
And right now we want to go to the former president, who is set to speak any minute. We understand he pulled up to the airport.
The place that I left. It's a very sad thing to see it. When you look at what's happening, this is a persecution of a political opponent. This was never supposed to happen in America. This is the persecution of the person that's leading by very, very substantial numbers in the Republican primary and leading Biden by a lot. So if you can't beat him, you persecute him or you prosecute him. We can't let this happen in America. Thank you very much.
Do you want these trials to happen before the 2024 election?